Okay, quick little video and we're just going to launch straight into it. There's no plan with this, we're just going to riff, see where it goes. But the headline, the theme, the topic is how I beat addiction using my imagination. How I beat addiction using my imagination. Now, first of all, disclaimer, this isn't therapy. Yeah, the Green Man System, the focus and my work as a coach really is to help people unleash their creative beast, unleash their creative potential. However, given my story, given where I've come from, and even the label creative, this issue comes up a lot. Addiction, whether it be to substances, whether it be to naughty materials of some shape or form, and I was hooked on them all, pretty much, given exception to Brown, I think, won't trigger the YouTube algorithm, Brown, and that's about it, really. That's about it. Everything else was fair game. And I went deep into the rut, went deep into the creative trenches, as I call it, and the pipe was hanging out my mouth, the rocks were alight, and away we went. The thing is, initially, the inciting incident back when I was a kid, which I've touched on before, but there was an intense inciting incident, which every good story, including the story of your life, needs, where one was held down, pinned down, and things occurred that were confusing and so forth. The natural urge for me was to use creativity to work it out, right? To process it and release it. But school, lo and behold, some wonderful teachers in my life. Shout out Miss Woods. When I said I wanted to do music, the response was, music's not for you. Yeah, so there we have a cap, right? So the natural instinct of to create instead of be created by an event that I couldn't figure out was capped, and it sent me down this path. The old substances appeared, and the ingestion of a pill went bing. Suddenly my ego was firing free. I went from the shy, timid, awkward, angry guy to I could talk to anyone, and it was great. Yeah, a personality, a character built upon such unstable foundations as that of pills, for instance, or bit of the old tickle, bit of the old china, or whatever it might be. The initial revelation is fantastic. However, the continuation of that and the personality that is built upon that is never going to last, is it? Let's face it. Fast forward about a decade, find myself in the dark night of my soul. It was either or sort things out. Now, long story short, there were three elements to how I sorted myself out, and we're going to come back to the main theme in this. The three elements were physical exercise. Yeah, if you are neglecting your body, you are really not setting yourself up at all. Yeah, your body is a gift from nature. If you're abusing your body, as I did for a long time, neglecting it, not working your body and giving it the stimulus for it to be well, for it to be thriving, then what are you doing? What are you doing? Because the Green Man System is a weird angle of coaching. It's a weird angle of work. A lot of the source material that we work from comes from realms you could call magic, what you could call your cult, right? And there's a lot of people that call themselves witches, Yeah, and they set up their altars, and they do these big rituals to try and sort their stuff out, when really they could just save a lot of time and money, get a gym pass and exercise regularly, and all of this grand effort and all these mental figurings they're trying to sort out would just be sorted out with regular physical exercise. So that was pillar one. And then pillar two was the creative work. So F. Miss Woods really going for my music, setting a creative project, because the creative project that created a path to self-discovery that was bespoke to me. And that's what happens with the fellas that I've worked with. When you put that spear in the dirt and you get out of procrastination and you get into motion, that pathway that you create for yourself in the act of creating that project is totally unique to you. It is a process that you give to yourself to do the workings out. You follow? And then pillar three was a spiritual aspect to the work. I tried 12 steps and all of that. Not my bag. Not my bag at all. For me, I'm glad it works for other people, but for me, standing up and going, hello, my name is Alexander, I am an addict, repeating that as a mantra and having that as a label did not work for me. Did not float my boat at all. Yeah, I'm glad it works for other people. Yet, a spiritual dimension to the work. That word is incredibly loaded. What we're talking about really is connecting to an essence, something that is deeper, something that is greater than just yourself. If it's all about just yourself, well then it's very hard to generate the meaning and the purpose. And the man with meaning and the man with purpose doesn't procrastinate, first of all. So, what? Like I say, drawing from many sources of pagan roots, really, a lot of them. The imaginal realm emerged, this concept of the imaginal realm, and working with archetypes, what we call archetypes. There are 8 archetypes in the Green Man system, and it's working via your imagination that they really offer you authorship. They offer you authorship. What do they offer you authorship over? Yourself, your character. So instead of building a character that is hooked, that is dependent, that is attached to whatever substance, whatever addiction you are engaged in, you tune into the source within yourself that empowers you creatively through the lens of these archetypes. And then through the work over time, because you are building a stable base in who you are, and you get clear on who you are, right? That question, who are you? It is answerable. Once you have your answer, and once you're grounded that place, these addictions, these hooks, these attachments, they peel away. They peel away because you are no longer validating yourself with what you attach yourself to. Does that make sense? Outside of yourself. Your validation comes from inside of yourself. And the work is in the imagination. Because what I was really addicted to wasn't the gear, wasn't the booze, wasn't the pills, and so forth. What I was really addicted to was the story that I told myself about myself. It's the relationship that you have with whatever you are addicted to that is important, what matters. And really, that relationship that you have with that thing out there you think you are addicted to is actually the relationship you have with yourself. It's like a mirror, yeah? Gets a bit weird, gets a bit wibbly wobbly, but imagination is the key. You have an inner world, right? You have an inner world which you can work with, which you can create with, and really that is knocking at the window, trying to tell you who you really are, right? Not what the world out there told you who you should be, but the inner world. It's like a mythic world within you that is knocking, trying to get your attention and get you to engage, yeah, and turn the creative lens upon yourself. So that was a waffle on the title of this video. I've got to go now, but I'm wishing you nothing but love, happiness, good health and success. Until next time, big up yourself.